Welcome to the Weather Centre this weekend, where bergwind conditions continue to warm things up over the western part of South Africa. It'll be a cool Saturday in the Eastern Cape, with the possibility of rain along the coast, as well as the adjacent lying interior. Mostly sunny though as we head along the east coast, with cooler air moving in over the northeastern part of the country, where we can expect a mostly cloudy day and scattered thunderstorms, but with a fine and mild forecast over the central interior. On our rainfall probability map, you'll see a 60% chance of thunderstorms in the northeast, isolated as we head towards Botswana, with a slight possibility of thundershowers as we head towards the north coast of KZN, and we're forecasting a 40% chance of rainfall along the Eastern Cape coast. It'll be a cool day in the Eastern Cape, with highs in the upper teens and low 20s. We head into the mid-20s along the KwaZulu-Natal coast, as well as into Kimberley and Uppington. Much cooler in the northeast, 19 degrees for Johannesburg, Polokwane and Bombela, Pretoria topping 22. We keep in the low 20s for the Free State, with a mild day for George at 21, warm to hot in the west, 30 degrees for Vredendal, and Cape Town and Springbok topping 26 degrees. Good beach conditions are expected along the west coast, with an offshore component to the wind between Namaqualand and Langebaan. A moderate southerly wind is forecast for Alexander Bay, and we'll see that southerly wind spread southwards in the afternoon, with a 1.5 metre southwesterly swell at 13 seconds. In the southwest, good beach conditions are expected for Cape Town, with a light east-southeasterly wind. We'll see a south-southwesterly wind late in the afternoon. Fresh winds are forecast for Hermanus, with a strong easterly wind for Cape Agulhas and a 2.5 metre swell. Good beach conditions are expected for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay, but with the possibility of rain for Jeffreys Bay and Port Elizabeth. A light moderate east-southeasterly wind is expected between Port Elizabeth and Plettenberg Bay, and along the south coast we're expecting a 3 metre southerly swell. Along the east coast, good beach conditions are expected for Durban and Richards Bay, with a moderate southwesterly wind. We're forecasting a southwesterly wind for the Wild Coast and a southeasterly wind for East London, both with the possibility of rainfall. Along the east coast we'll see a 1.5 metre southeasterly swell, with wave heights between 2 and 3 feet. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Saturday.